Hi everyone, I'm Fabio for Higher Hertz Project, and today I'm gonna show you the 6176 channel strip from Universal Audio. Let's start by introducing the machine with its main characteristics, and then we will listen to some samples with different settings on different instruments. The Universal Audio 6176 combines two of the most famous and most used outboards in history, the 61OB tube preamplifier and the 1176 LN compressor limiter. The peculiarity of this channel strip is the possibility of using the two parts, preamplification and the compression, both in separate and combined modes, thanks to the join and split switch. In join mode, the signal will first pass through the tube preamp, so in this section, then through the equalizer, and then finally to the compressor, all in one linear path. In this way, the compressor will be influenced by the preamplifier signal and therefore by all its characteristics. If on the other hand it is used on split mode, we can use the two parts in parallel, so thanks to the separate balanced inputs and outputs placed on the rear panel, we can find only XLR connection. Let's start by analyzing the preamplification section. On the front panel, we can select our main source between the microphone, the line and high impedance, being able to also choose two different impedances for the microphone and for the instrument input. The general guideline is to select the impedance based on the microphone output impedance, approximately 10 times the source impedance. So, for example, our microphone has an output of 200 ohm, we will choose 2K ohm. Obviously, this is a general indication, so nothing prevents you from experimenting. Indeed, I invite you to try various settings, as by varying the impedance, we could notice variations in recording sound texture, for example, a lighter or darker signal. In addition to the 15 dB attenuation or phase inversion switches and the main central input level knob of our record source, the 5 dB step gain selector from -10 dB to up +10 dB is very useful, guys. In this way we can act on the warmth of the signal given by the tube which is inside. The more gain we give, the more warmth we will get from the preamplifier. In the same preamplification section, we find two equalizer with a low frequency band variable in steps between 7, 100 and 200 Hz, and a high band always with variable frequency in steps between 4.5, 7 and 10 kHz. Now, speaking of the 1176 compressor, I don't think there are many introductions to make, as I think most of you already know it for sure, guys. It's one of the fastest and most versatile compressor with the ability to independently manipulate the attack and release in continuous way, so there are no any steps here. The ratio is the only parameter that is controlled in steps. Another gem is the practical VU meter you can find here, allows you to monitor in analog environment both the preamplifier output, the gain reduction and the compressor section output level, or better to say the channel strip output if you use it in join mode. All this with the appropriate selector. Let's now test the machine on different sound sources, first on male and female voice, on the acoustic guitar, on bass and also on drums. two machines that have made and continues to make the history of music recording. The 1176 compressor is extremely versatile thanks to the possibility of very fast and independent settings of the attack and release, and above all of the possibility of settings continuously and not in steps. The preamplifier department is also very versatile between the choice of impedance, the gain selector to color the signal or not, and the two bands of the equalization. You can get it to scap the coloring of the tube. With the 61OB preamp, you will surely obtain recordings with character. Guys, I'm Fabio for Higher Heads Project. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.